How many of you have been to your supposedly rich auntie or uncle's house and you end up realizing that they do not eat as much as you do in your own father's house, that there is not much coming in as cash flow? Now, so many theories online is usually they are stingy, they don't give, they don't want people to eat, their children are not even feeding well, but they are rich, they have a car, they have a house, and they are looking all flashy. But then you don't see it in the quality of meal they eat. They manage so much when it comes to feeding. While all these theories might be true, for me, I have a different opinion. Listen, a lot of them may have been engaged in fraud back in the days. Then they cashed out so much money from 419. They made all this investment, building of houses, buying cars, and then setting up a family, believing that the cash is still going to flow. But like we all know, fraud is something that is temporary. Over time, the money begins to dry up and they start looking out for other ventures, trying to make ends meet. Now, in making those ends meet, you go in there, you see that they are trying to manage life. But in your head, you're asking yourself, why is my uncle or auntie who is this rich is not eating and feeding as much as my parents who is just the regular trader on the streets? What's the issue? It is because they no longer have a sustainable source of income. Now, maintaining the appearance they have has become a huge problem. And this is going to be the reality for so many of us who are within this age bracket. A lot of you who are into fraud are making so much money now. In 10 years to come, if that source of income is no longer sustainable, you are still going to become the rich auntie or uncle. And then your nephews and nieces will continue to ask, why is it that you don't feed well with your children, even with all those flashy assets? This is time for you to reflect and then ask yourself the necessary questions so you don't become a topic of discussion tomorrow. Go legitimate as fast as you can. It doesn't matter how much money you make from the streets, it is going to dry up. You're welcome.